It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
We got him linked with the Zoom.
Nope. Not
regular
at all.
camera.
Nope.
Oh, it's not Zoom?
Jess will be on the Zoom here later this morning. Reno will be on the Zoom.
Pat's not on the Zoom?
No,
Pat's
right
on
here. Regular.
Well, how am I supposed to know? It's a camera.
Regular camera.
Well, never mind. You know, it's best you not know some stuff. And can we get a cartridge toner for the
no joke.
Toner? Can we do that,
I
please?
said something on Friday.
Is there a problem?
With the man, but apparently
We have
cartridge
to go
toner for the printer? I think they're just looking for a cosigner.
Oh, that's probably right.
Yeah.
I'll kick in a couple bucks.
Someone went to get the cartridge and they got the wrong size.
Gotcha.
Give us a name right now.
This is the print this is the print Grandma
Chick and I are working
Grandma and Grandpa are working with. So please, can we do something?
All these nothing is ever clear on these machines. They have little signs inside them that you can't read with a microscope. They have incredibly complicated numbers on them.
I think he may have been the guy that got the wrong
I think
size.
he might have.
No, but at my house I have 4 very expensive cartridges that are for the wrong one that I've had for like 3 years.
I told you my story about my printer. The printer people know it and how much printer ink I have.
Yes, they will tell you.
Yes, and they will tell you, hey, you just printed this document. We'll send you out some ink. I'm like, how the hell are you seeing this?
It's easier to buy a new printer every time you run out.
It almost is, and it's almost cheaper.
It's cheaper, yeah.
All right, okay.
Have you guys hacked it yet? You can actually take it out and give it a good shake.
What?
Yeah.
And then put it back in, and you got a couple more printings.
Really?
Yeah,
Son of a
yeah.
gun. This has been going on for almost a week now, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
He was on it over the weekend. I was in here, and he came in and all masked up and gloved up. And I love the people that when they let me pretend I've got a mask on, and I say, hey, what you doing? I seriously?
Well, he's not going to take it off in front of you.
He's 30 feet away. He was standing over there in the doorway.
Well, no.
The rules. We don't know the rules.
Well, then you would put your mask on, Jesus.
No, I'd prefer if he called me from a different room.
You change the rules every day.
You do change the rules every day in our defense.
Okay. And I don't think it's necessary when you've got a guy standing outside and there's no one within 100 feet of him to wear the masks on television anymore. I mean, it's one thing depending on where you are, but, well, here I am in the Gobi Desert. There's not a human being for 3,000 miles, but I've got a mask on. Okay, we get it.
Driving by myself.
There was a report from the Gobi Desert?
I don't know.
There's a lot going on in the Gobi.
Of course there is.
Okay. Where were we?
David Rush has broken the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to drink a liter of 100% lemon juice.
What?
Boy.
See, now he's just trying to hurt himself.
No, now this I can get behind. I like stuff like
But
this.
Somebody needs to stop him. He's going to hurt himself.
David Rush usually does things that involve skill.
Using a straw.
But he doesn't. This is not in his usual sphere of. He does juggling stuff and throwing stuff and running. But this is.
He drank 200 servings of pure lemon juice in 16.53 seconds, beating the previous record by 17.12 seconds.
People get hurt doing stuff like that.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
why I like it. If you don't get hurt, it's like, oh man,
danger. Right?
Yeah.
Of course, you won't get scurvy now.
No.
Wait a minute, is that Lyme or is that?
Lyme.
I can never remember if it's
Rickets? What about
scurvy or rickets. I can never remember.
Rush said, though,
That's what the Pirates got, right?
Yeah.
I do not recommend consuming a liter of 100% lemon juice in less than 17 seconds.
Of course.
Anyone said, I may never enjoy lemonade again the way I did before. He wrote, missing sports during the coronavirus? Me too. That's why I unwisely tried this.
I'm glad he did it. I like it. Good
Missed
for
a
you,
chance
David.
at one of the great puns of all time. He goes, I've never enjoyed, what did he say? I'll never enjoy lemonade the way I did before.
Yeah.
He could have said, I may have soured on lemonade altogether. But he didn't.
He sure did. Yeah.
Stay away from that joke.
Wow.
You waste a good world record, and you got an opportunity for a
Could have
nice
set another
pun.
world record. Worst pun ever. Or is that a pun? What is that?
That would be a.
Well,
I've
soured on.
Yeah,
but this isn't his usual kind of record. I'm not.
No, it's
I'm
not.
glad he's branching out into the torture.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Cheating death. Sounds like fun.
I thought that Guinness didn't recognize stuff like this where you could
hurt
the
yourself.
World's biggest steak, and
I don't know.
some big news in sports this morning, including the world record. Our friend David Rush. What an odd. He usually does stuff that involves juggling or throwing or something athletic.
I think he should be outlawed.
This time he drank. What was he drank? A gallon of
Lemon juice.
No, not a gallon.
A liter.
A liter of lemon juice.
Good for you. Good, David. This is needed to happen.
But why would you? Why? I don't. I thought Guinness didn't recognize.
That's
it.
what I
an
thought.
important feat.
No, it's that stupid.
How does this advance?
First of all, this guy's urine's going to smell like pine sol for about 3 weeks.
Pine sol doesn't
Maybe
smell
pledge.
like
Yeah,
lemon.
you want lemon
pledge?
Yeah.
What if he didn't eat?
Pine
If he would have
sol.
eaten,
It smells like pine.
maybe eating a Christmas tree, then it'll smell like pine sol.
Oh, what pine sol doesn't smell like lemons?
No, it smells like pine.
Sorry.
You wanted welcome to helping Tom with a joke. You
Lemon
You wanted
pledge.
pledge,
Right,
buddy.
lemon pledge.
Isn't pledge that spray stuff?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's
Lemon pledge.
Well,
Lemon-
how would the joke work? You can't drink lemon pledge.
Lemon's right in the name.
Yeah, you can drink it. You unscrew the.
Are you supposed to? Are you supposed to huff it?
Pine sol.
Come on.
Sadly, he was huffing lemon pledge after listening to a broadcast of. So,
Yeah.
because I just cleaned my floors with pine sol over the weekend.
Of course you did.
Did it smell like pine?
Or lemons.
If it smelled like
Yes,
lemon, you had the
there
wrong
go.
stuff.
Maybe,
You know something? Now that you
maybe-
mention it, it did not smell like lemons. What a dumb.
Maybe we can help you. There we go.
And Dean, is eating limes and lemons? Is that for scurvy or rickets? I can never.
It is
remember.
scurvy.
It is scurvy.
Yeah.
Aye, you scurvy
Okay.
dog.
Wow. So I'm sorry that joke of mine obviously needed some polishing.
There you go.
Ah, you saved it.
Exactly. Just like that. He's
Just
back.
like that. As God is
like
my
that,
witness,
we're
I
right
thought
out.
pine sol smelled like lemons.
Then it'd be called lemon sol.
That's right.
Lemon salt.
I thought it was for pine floors.
So
No?
you thought they went, you know what? Let's wood floors. Just one wood. Only just one wood.
Nice try.
What do you got there, Maple? No.
Yeah, I need maple salt. Yeah.
I know something.
Oak salt.
Maple salt, big seller.
I don't know. Speaking of space, companies are now offering to send people's ashes into orbit. A company called Celestis offers what it calls memorial space flights with services that range from taking ashes into space to experience zero gravity before bringing them back to Earth to sending a person's remains into orbit.
Now they don't send all of them, right? I mean, it's like
I don't know
it's
how
like
many.
a thimbleful, I think.
Oh.
The Luna service takes people's remains to the moon, while the Voyager service takes loved ones on a permanent celestial journey well beyond the moon.
Yeah, to the dumpster in back of the office.
How did they?
Yeah.
prove?
There's something up there.
These are going up to the moon.
Be sure and print that form out. Yeah, with the stars on it. Yeah, people love that.
What would you pay to send ashes into space?
Well, they're going to thousands of dollars. I'm guessing.
$2,500 to $12,500, chick. Last June,
I mean, can't you make the argument that the Earth is just floating through space?
so you're already
You're
in
already there.
Only
space.
because it is. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the only way you can make that.
How much
work.
does it cost?
$2,500 to $12,500, depending on what service you choose.
We're not moving, are we? The Earth is in one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Everybody
this is-
moves around
This is the
us.
center of the universe.
Right.
I don't know if you.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Last June, the remains from over 150 Celestis clients were flown into Earth's orbit on a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket. Other companies such as Aurora Flights and Elysium Space offer similar services.
It weighed a lot. It was
It was
Falcon
heavy.
heavy, man.
But it's like a tiny amount of your ashes, right? I mean, they don't.
Well, I don't know, Tom. It doesn't say here.
Okay, I'm just.
Can we talk about anything else?
Celestis
You don't want to hear about
provides.
Grandpa's asteroid? I want. Don't you want your
Sounds
whole?
like Pat has
don't
a
don't
song.
don't
I
you
have a
want your
song ready,
your
but-
whole corpse floating around for
Yes,
eternity?
exactly.
You want the whole thing frozen
ashes,
in
smashes.
a capsule,
Right.
The whole thing.
No, not even in a capsule. I want me just with my arms out,
Okay, like Superman style.
pinwheeling through space.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, like Austin Powers. Celestis provides a real-time tracker so you can see the location of your loved ones above.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, there goes Dad.
They can't fake that.
Okay,
Am I going to
Yeah.
be sued? I'm going to be sued. I
Pat,
can
do you
feel
have a song?
Well, if we're talking ashes in space, I think we got to do a Bowie medley.
Yes, please.
Underground or in the sky. Where does Daddy go when he dies? Take his body, burn it, send it flying high. Father to ashes, ashes to Pluto. Survived by a brother, had a black belt in judo. Scattered out into space.
You know, if I could just step in here for a minute. You've done many, many fine songs. But boy, to try to shoehorn Bowie into this, I don't know if that's really...
Well, I don't understand. What is this second song?
Yeah,
There's a dead man shooting through the sky. We can go.
There we go.
Starman.
Yeah, go back to that one. We've heard that one. Shooting in the sky.
Okay, all right. The Ashes, that one's the one that made me pause.
There's a dead man shooting through the sky. All right, I'm going to put this away now. I agree with Chick on this one.
You know, we're not known for our Monday shows.
Oh, God. Okay. What was the second song?
Ashes to ashes.
It's
Funk
called
to
Ashes.
funky.
Yeah.
What is it?
Ashes to ashes.
Yeah.
By who?
David Bowie.
What record's that on?
It's
It was a huge hit.
arguably, it was one where he stretched out a little bit, I think.
Is that one of those Brian Eno
Father
unlistenable?
to ashes, ashes to Pluto.
Never heard it.
All right.
Sorry.
So it didn't exist.
No, I was just referencing something no one's ever
Did you have a death on Mars?
I had five more.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it took our civilization that much time to develop that. I'm sorry. Christy, give me the teaser. What do you got coming up?
Well, we have Kookaburra in the news. We have Elvis worms in the news. We
Elvis
have,
worms?
Yeah.
Not from his casket.
No, Elvis doesn't have it.
Well, what else are we supposed to think when she says Elvis worms?
I ain't nothing but a worm feast. Rotten all the time.
I would have gone with Bowie.
A man flying through the sky.
Pat, you want to try it again? Go ahead.
I would like to hear the rest of it.
Me
Okay.
too.
No, Pat.
Hey, Tom, won't you leave me alone? I said, hey, Tom. Get Donnie on the phone. I said, hey, Tom.
He's a total blam blam.
He do it.
He said she wanted to squeeze her, but she says, hey, man.
Wait a minute. Did you just say you do it? Is that what you said, Pat?
He took over in the middle.
Oh, I love suffragette city.
Okay.
I do too.
Now, Christy, the big news this morning, of course, involves the Titanic.
Yeah.
This is a cool story. And I think, isn't that the most successful movie of all time, practically?
Yeah, but this is in real
Once in a
life.
while,
This
yeah.
isn't a movie.
They found the
Avatar.
diamond, right?
No.
Oh, the heart of the
Landed
sea.
right in the boat.
A U.S. court has granted a salvage operation the permission to recover a Marconi telegraph from the RMS Titanic wreckage.
Right.
Prior to sinking on April 14th, 1912, the Titanic's crew used a Marconi wireless telegraph system to send distress signals to nearby ships. Attorneys for RMS Titanic, Inc., a company that owns more than 5,000 artifacts taken from the ship,
Stolen.
filed a request arguing that the telegraph should be salvaged before the Titanic collapses.
James Cameron's personal playground.
The National
Just about
Oceanic
had it.
and Atmospheric Administration has opposed the mission, arguing that the telegraph should not be disturbed since it is likely surrounded by the
Yes.
quote-unquote mortal remains of over 1,500 people.
Yes.
In her ruling in favor of salvaging the telegraph, U.S. District Judge Rebecca Beach Smith said the mission's justified on scientific and cultural grounds, adding that the recovery, quote, will contribute to the legacy left by the indelible loss of the Titanic, those who survived and those who gave their lives in the sinking.
Have you seen pictures of this thing?
Of the telegraph machine? No.
Yeah, they've actually. It's amazing.
I bet they have a model of one that's just like it
But
without
this is.
disturbing the
I mean, the one.
burial.
You don't think it's pretty cool?
I don't see any reason to go get it. But I might
Absolutely
be
not.
missing.
They could probably fix it up,
You think they want to?
get it working
Fix it
again. You know.
Yeah, outdated
'cause
technology,
Morse code.
outdated instrument of
Now,
outdated
of course,
technology.
they used Morse code, of course.
Right?
Oh, Christ.
That's why we're doing it.
Now,
Hey, everybody, he's going to play Western Union.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, you were.
Yes, you
You've
are.
already done it.
But if you meet
Oh,
Oh, even, I mean, just as bad.
Remember this?
Will you communicate by Morse? How will you speak?
What does the fox say?
I don't know
Morse
what
code?
I hate more. What does the fox say or Western?
See, that's the Morse code right there.
Yeah.
I love
see
this.
it. Yeah. I don't think it means no. That has no meaning in Morse code.
Morse code, obviously, in a contemporary song, a big hit. But most people incorrectly think that
Here we go.
the Titanic was the first to use SOS.
Oh, and it was not.
No. In fact, they apparently they didn't use it at all. This is somewhat disputed, but
Gotcha.
they used what was it called? CQD was the code then.
Come quick, damn it.
Yep, that's exactly what that
the
means.
chorus.
Yep. My gosh, that was quick.
It was SOS was simpler, but that was used much later apparently.
Get down there in
It
the
had been
radio
used
room.
before, but it didn't really take off till post Titanic.
Get your ass over here.
Yeah, so there's actually, if you're interested in this, there's actually you can find
How about HF?
yeah.
We're all wet.
a GTF.
Yeah.
OH.
Oh boy.
Yeah, DTF.
WFOMF. We're freezing our.
Yeah, but this is interesting. You can actually there's
What's interesting about it?
there's a production that has all the communications more or less from the Titanic that night.
You know, I
Transcribed.
woke up this morning and I wasn't depressed enough. So if you could give me some background on the Titanic sinking and thousands of people losing their
Including, by the way, lots of communication to the Titanic saying beware of icebergs.
Wow.
So they were quite negligent. And what did the guy get distracted by in the movie? What was it?
I thought he was having a little. I haven't seen Titanic in so long.
Yeah. So, anyways, they're going to go down and get the Marconi telegraph out of the radio room. Mm-hmm. So I think it's kind of cool. I mean, otherwise it's just going to get when the ship eventually crushes. It's just going to be lost in the.
That's fine. They don't need it.
Supposed to happen.
Yeah.
They've already taken enough out of there, haven't they?
Yeah.
They're also going to get the shoe shine kit from the boiler room.
Oh, jeez.
Well, good. That's
See, this is just. This is kind of morbid, don't you think?
Yeah.
They're going to get the microwave from the galley.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
You got to give them about 15 seconds to get those pastries really soft in the morning. So you don't think they should do it?
No.
No, we're fine without it.
They don't need to wade through a bunch of
Now, would there be
frozen corpses in tuxedos slowly spinning in the water.
Wouldn't they be completely gone by now?
They say no. I read that article that Josh referred to last time we talked about this.
Would they be skeletons? Would they
No,
be?
not necessarily.
Yeah, this is.
Wow. Well, it's not. They're not frozen. I mean, the water's obviously.
It's very cold.
Yeah,
But they're not frozen, right?
It's very,
They're not-
very cold.
When I say frozen, I mean more rigor mortide or whatever.
But they are some states of preservation, apparently.
Yes.
Do they
Salt water
Do they
and
have
whatnot.
pictures of that?
I didn't see them, but I don't know if you want to go
This is
on
the old joke. Hey, do you have any pictures of a dead Titanic?
Gosh.
You want some? Buy some?
What are you talking about?
It's kind of creepy, but
It's very creepy. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Some of them may be hugging each other still.
Oh,
Jesus.
There's a big ship sinking in the sea.
I think we got a new banjo moment here. I don't know. Holy hell.
I'm not proud of anything we've done this morning.
No, not at all.
I think it's fascinating.
can we just go home early?
Okay, sorry.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.